Perky Planes and RC here, operating at 2.4 gigahertz, and got my good old OS FS120 Surpass. All right, guys. Just a quick update on the Surpass and where I'm at with it. In my first video, I mentioned that it was basically stuck as all get out. There was no... It was hardly even budging. But by the end of the video, of course, I did show that I was able to actually get the prop to spin a little bit. Didn't sound great, but it was moving at least. And at that particular stage, I had also mentioned that the valves were stuck. And I think I may have even had trouble at that time getting the actual valve cover off. So, glad to say, though, that I was able to get the valve cover off. And, of course, the cover fits over this right here. I was able to get the valve cover off, get to the valves, and yes, they were hard as a rock. They were stuck big time. But what I had done is I had soaked this engine in a mixture of glow fuel and automatic transmission fluid for probably 3 or 4 days. Just let it sit there and soak and soak and soak. After I did that, of course, it seems like it really kind of freed things up a lot, as well as using some other oils, 3-in-1 oil, after-run oil, just whatever I could find. There was an oil to help lube things up. And glad to say, if you look here, you'll watch, the valves are actually moving. So it's we're getting there. Hey, progress is progress, right? Now, something else I want to mention as well is on the first couple encounters with trying to unlock or trying to free up this engine, I remember I was using my I wish I had got video of this, but unfortunately I didn't. But what was happening is I was trying some oil and glow fuel and using my heat gun to try to heat up some of that gunk in there and try to free it up and everything. Well, one time when I was doing that, no joke, I kind of heard like the thing was almost like gurgling in a way, right? And the next thing I noticed was this big blob of brown nastiness just came out of it. Whatever hole it was, whether it was the glow plug hole or whatever, brown stuff just shot out of it. It was not pretty. Which I believe is an indication. This is what I'm kind of figure from it. Is probably that brown stuff was a mixture of the oil and everything, as well as probably some rust. So, yeah, not good. So, anyways, what I have done right now, and what my plan is I had actually ordered some a new set of bearings for the engine. So we're going to go into replacing those. I think they'll be in sometime next week. And we're going to go ahead and replace the bearings. Actually, I think I was able to kind of... I don't know if you can actually see it. But... let's see if I can get into view there. But, I got the back plate off here, and you can actually kind of see back in there that it is pretty brown looking, pretty nasty. So, yeah, we're going to be replacing the bearings in this guy. And probably while I have it apart, I might be just kind of assessing everything else as well, just to make sure I don't see anything major. But I figure bearings is definitely a good thing that needs to be done. So, anyways, that's what I have on the Surpass. So it is freed up. The valves are moving, and this poor guy needs some bearings. So we got some bearings for it. And maybe at that particular stage, and once I get it apart, maybe we'll be able to get it back up to running once again. So, but anyways, that is all from me, guys. I want to thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.